Hello! You can hear me now. I muted myself accidentally. Let me pull up the thing. There it is. All right, hello. This is overdue, I would say. Cuz like I've been had this in mind for a while after watching and ranking all of the trailers, music videos, demos, and then going through all that. I was like, it'd be really fun to do a ranking of all the characters themselves, wouldn't it? And so for like, I don't even know how long it's been since I did the music video one where I decided this one would be next. Over a month, I'm sure. But yeah, I was going back and forth. I was gonna just like record it as a video, but then I was like, maybe it'd be fun to stream. So I was going back and forth on that. You don't care. We're here. That's all that matters. Yes. So this is just going to be us going through all of the playable agents in Zenless Zone Zero and some of the NPCs. I found this tier list here is what I'm going off of. It had most everyone in it. I did have to add a couple myself because they were missing for whatever reason. So, like, it had everyone from, like, it ended at Yuzaha, I added everyone here. Uh, I'm pretty sure we have everyone. Hopefully we're not missing. I tried to, like, go through the list and double check. If we are missing anyone, I'm sorry. But yeah, it has all the playable agents now, I'm pretty sure, and a handful of NPCs you can see in the middle here, some of who I don't really recognize. I don't know who the fuck these people are, but we'll give them as fair of a ranking as we can anyway. What is my criteria gonna be? It's mostly vibes, probably. That feels like a lot of what I do my rankings on. Like, okay, so some of them I'm more familiar with than others, right? Because I've actually played through the parts of the story they're at. And others I'm not as familiar with. I only really know them through their trailer or whatever. So I'll be going off of like what I do know of them. I think the trailers and music videos will probably end up influencing somewhat. Like I might favor a character a little bit more if I remember like, oh yeah, their music video was really fun or whatever. Design is also going to be a factor, how much I like their aesthetic overall, their personality. Any little vibey thing will end up factoring into how they rank. And I'm just keeping it as is for how I found this tier list. So we have SS2H. So, might as well get right ahead, get started. Um, Actually, hold on. Sorry. Hold on. I forgot to do something. I didn't make my tweet. I forgot to tweet out about the stream. And all the time I was preparing for this, I didn't do the thing. Okay, we're good. Hey, we're good. I'm professional. I'm on top of things. We're good now. Yeah, so we're starting off with the proxy siblings. So, as far as main characters go, I do like them. Definitely in my experience with Hoyo games, they are the NPC or NPCs. What am I saying? The MCs with the most personality. Like I know in Honkai Impact, I think the main character's name is Kiana. She is very much her own character, but I haven't played that. I am most familiar with Honkai Star Rail and Genshin outside of Zenless. And those two, they have their own personality traits, but largely, I think you could say they're mainly there to be like a reflection of the player themselves. But Zenless, the main characters are very much their own distinct character. They have their own lines a lot more often. They have their own distinct personality traits that come through a lot clearer. So I do love a good, player insert main character, but I do appreciate when a game goes out of their way to really define who the main character is. And as far as these guys go, I like them. I'm feeling an A rank. They don't break all the way into S tier for me. I don't know, at the end of the way, at the end of the day, they're still just kind of like our main character. We love and appreciate them. And I think Belle, especially her design, is cute. But I don't think they go into like as much like high tier love as I do, as I would say like an S tier needs to be. But we still enjoy them. Wise, I was like, would she be? I do like them. Maybe I'm biased towards Belle because she is the main character I chose and I use. Um, so like I do like her a little bit more. I'm gonna put Wise just behind her though. I'll keep them on mostly an even playing ground. And then Nicole. Nicole gets some good brownie points, I feel like, for being part of the first group we meet. She is, in a lot of ways, our introduction to the game. The Cunning Hares might possibly suffer from that just a little bit because, they were the first people that we met. They, um, maybe didn't have, as far as their trailers go and their storyline, not as much of the like investment behind them as we get with a lot of the newer people. But I think as far as like an introductory arc goes, they really knock it out of the park. Like their arc is so fun. It gets you hooked on the game. And Nicole herself, I love her design. I love her hair and the little heart motifs all around her. I love that you realize that while she presents herself as greedy, she's actually really caring about the people around her, and you get to know more of her motivation of why she earns money. I hope we see more of that in the actual game because mostly you just see that in her demo. Like that's where I feel like you really see, at least I saw for the first time, some of the complexity behind her character. So I would like to see more of that in the game. Maybe if you play her agent quest, which I admittedly haven't done, that feels like where they might go more in depth with that. But I'll put her in A. I'll put her under the proxies. Ambi, I love Ambi. I did not expect to like Ambi as much as I do. Because design-wise, I just looked at her and she was like, oh, she's kind of cute. I don't know. I am usually drawn more towards like a Nicole, you could say, like the more like pink character, bright, a little bit more boisterous in some ways. Um, Ambi, though, I didn't know much about her, maybe because she's a little more reserved. I didn't really know where I stood on her at first, but the more I played and I saw how goofy she is, I love her little movie references. She's such a dork. I love Ambi. I think I'm actually going to end up putting her above Nicole because I just think her personality is so funny. And then we have Ambi's other form, Soldier Zero, I think it is. Mm, I don't know. It's still Ambi, so I still love her. But I do think Ambi's base design is cuter. I'm gonna put Soldier Zero at a B just because like I feel like I'm more attached to base Ambi. Billy, oh my god, the original goofball, the silliest boy in the whole game. I do love Billy so much. Um one thing I love is the line delivery on a lot of his dialogue. I think his voice actor does a great job really highlighting how silly he is. I am going to put him, I think I'm going to be putting him in A. We're having a lot of A's up front. I promise they're not all going to be this high ranked. Probably. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I think he'll go under Nicole. I think that's a good spot to put him in. Ooh, was it Evelyn? Right, that's her. I think I'm bad with names. Evelyn, I'm pretty sure her name is. I really do like her. See, the problem is She is in a part of the story that I myself have not got into. So most of what I know is from online, and I saw her demo and trailer. So I've seen clips. I like her though. I like how meeting Astra Yao really seemed to like open her up at least to Astra herself. I love their dynamic. I do really enjoy her design. Her play style is also really fun to me. I do not own her, but anytime I've used her as a trial character, I have really enjoyed playing as her. Okay, she's gonna be. I'm gonna put her here. She's gonna be another A. I'm putting her above Billy. Do I also want to? I'll put her. I'll keep her below Nicole because at the end of the day, I still don't know the most about her. I could very easily see her going higher, but I kind of want to know more about her before she goes any higher. Astra Yao. Okay, so I know I was just saying like, oh, I want to know more about Evelyn before I rank her any higher. And you could probably say like, oh, Astra Yao should be similar. Because I don't actually, uh, know as much about her as some of the other characters I've actually done the arcs for. But I love Astriel. She is one of the reasons I started playing this game, seeing stuff about her character. Her design is so fun. I love a pop star character. I don't know why. I love a singer, and I love how in game her attack effects are all like sparkly and they feel very like ethereal. Um yeah, I'm gonna put this girly in S and fight me, I guess. Haramusa. This little boy. Where do I rank you? I think the thing that endeared me the most to him was seeing his trailer. Like, I've seen him a little bit in game. He seems very sweet. I know it feels like a lot of the fan base really loves him. He seems like a very popular character. I did really enjoy his trailer and like his demo when I saw it. I forget if it was like it was like a storybook. I forget if that was the demo or trailer, but that one like really stood out to me as the most impressive. And even like where you see kind of the, like, lore for him, in the other video, it's also very well done. I think I'm gonna put him in B. He's another character I can see raising up a rank once I get to know him a little bit more. But right now, I just think he's kind of a cool guy with a very intense backstory. Um, yeah, it's kind of an interesting thing, isn't it, that I am doing this ranking where I am at a point where I've not completed the story, so there is stuff left blank for me. It would be fun to do this maybe again, like a way kind of probably in the future whenever I do manage to catch up to the Zenless story and I do have more information about all the characters. It would be fun to redo this and see if people like have moved, like if just my opinion shifted and someone's higher or maybe even lower, dun dun dun, than they are right now. I don't know, that could be fun. Okay, well okay, all that preamble just to get to what I feel like if you've heard me talk about Zenless at all is gonna be one of our most obvious rankings. Lighter, I have made no secret that I adore Lighter. His design is so good. I love his character, how protective he is, how he gives his all to help the Sons of Caledon. You see in his backstory kind of how he was pushed to the brink, and then the Sons of Caledon really like helped him lighten up again and open up to people. I think he is such an interesting character, and I love how, even as serious as he could come across, how he maybe tries to portray himself as like this cool, like aloof, I guess you could say, fighter dude, but really he's just the biggest goofball in the entire game. He is double S for me. What's her name? Yanagi? I don't know. She is a fun character, I think. She's very pretty. I just don't feel too drawn to her personally. I don't feel like I have a lot to say about her. I'm gonna put her in C just because she feels a little bit more middle of the road to me. See, we're starting to get a little bit of spread. It's not all in the A's. Does this look like a middle finger to anyone else, actually? I didn't mean to flip you guys off, but I guess I am. Bernice. Oh, she's such a little cutie. I think she deserves some brownie points for how iconic of a music video she got. Like, it really felt like even outside of the Zenless community, people were watching her music video and sharing it and doing parodies of it. Like the Boot Hill parody. Come on, that was so fun. I think she definitely deserves some brownie points for that. For me personally, she's a character I would love to own, but I don't think she's quite an A for me. I think I'm gonna put her at, like, the high B, like, she's top of the Bs right now. Um, but I think primarily to me, she's just a fun character and not too much else. So B for Bernice. Caesar, though, I do really like Caesar. Caesar was one of those characters that I wasn't as attached to until getting to her story arc and seeing more of her. I love her drive to be a good leader of the Sons of Caledon and wanting to be like a leader for the entire Outer Ring. I think her motivations are really good. Her character design is really fun. I love like her coat and everything. You're gonna go a little bit of a high. I'm gonna put you here actually. Oh, higher than I kind of thought I was going to put you, but it feels right. Something about that just feels right. Seth. He's another character I feel like is very popular. Um, but I don't know. Like, I do like him. He is a cutie patootie, but it's just another character I don't feel as drawn to. I think I'm just not as drawn to characters who are just kind of like good boys. Oops, I didn't mean to drop you there. He's just kind of a good boy, and that's kind of the extent of what I think of him. And that's not really what I find myself the most drawn to as far as characters I get invested in. So I'm going to put him in C. Not bad by any means. I do like how righteous he is, but yeah, he's fine. He's okay. Jane Doe, though. Oh my god, iconic. Jane is. I keep dropping you guys in B without meaning to. Jane is iconic. I love Jane so much. I don't think it's possible to rank Jane any lower than an A. Um, her design is like a really good example of being like she is very like sexy, but she's not even the most like scantily clad character in the game, but she is definitely like one of the sexiest for sure. I love her mechanics. Like running around with her in the game is one of the most fun characters to walk around with. She feels very fluid when she's fighting, so I like her play style and I like her character a lot. Like I was really surprised when I actually got to her point in the game. Spoilers, I guess, if you are like watching this whole video and don't know anything about the game. But I had no idea when I was playing that she was like a good guy the entire time. Like I thought just when I saw some stuff about Zenless and about Jane that I was like, oh, so she was a villain, but then she gets recruited to join the good side later on. That's fun. I didn't realize that the entire time she was an undercover agent. And so that was a cool little twist for me. Yeah, I love her little rat ears, her tail. I'm gonna put Jane in S. I'll put her under Astriel, but I feel very good about keeping Jane as an S tier. Genie. Oh, I think to me she is one of those middle of the road characters who, again, like I said about these two, not bad, but I just don't think about her a lot. Um, her concept is fun, that she's, like, this little, like, android, and she is very cute. She's gonna go at the bottom of C for me, that I think. Piper, I love all the Sons of Caledon. Being a son of Caledon immediately gets you brownie points. She is funny. I don't what is her deal? What is her how old is she? Because she is constantly like, uh, you youngins and your energy and eh. And I'm like, you look 12. How old are you? What's wrong with you, respectfully? Um, so I like that. I like her weapon. I'm always drawn to characters, I've said this before, that are tiny but have a big weapon. So I love playing her and getting to like smush stuff with her hammer. It's cool. I'm gonna put her I probably like her more than Bernice actually. I'm gonna put her above Bernice. Lucy. Okay, again, Son of Caledon. Good shit. I don't feel too invested in Lucy personally. She does have an interesting story. Like she's, the archetype of like rich girl comes to the outer ring, wants to make her own way. So that's fun. Uh, I like her dynamic with Caesar. They have some very good moments. I think for me, she's gonna go at the bottom of B tier, and that's where I'm gonna keep her. Uh, Zhu Yun. I do. I like her. But at the end, I feel kind of similar to her how I do Seth. Like at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, she's a good girl. She's a good, just girl. Um, is pretty though. I like how tall she is. She's very tall, and I do appreciate that. Um, I like her hair. I'm gonna put her above Seth, but I'll keep her C tier. Ellen, okay, another character I would call iconic. I feel like she is another character that, like, even outside of the Zenless fandom, people know about her. Like, would I be mistaken in saying that? I feel like she is fairly well known. Um, I love her shark motif. I love sharks. Fun fact about me, I fucking love sharks. They're one of my favorite animals. I have an annual pass to my local aquarium, and I go fairly often, and my favorite thing to do is just stare at the sharks they have, because I love them so much. They're so cute and so neat. Um, and so her tail is so fun. I love a maid character. I don't think she's quite S for me personally, but I'll put her here, middle of the A's. Oh, but you, my friend. Where do I want to put you? Thinking, Alexandrina. Where are you, Rena? I do like her. I probably like her more than Ellen. Actually, I know I was just going off about how much I love sharks and I love shark girls. Um, but I love spooky girls. I love how motherly she is, low key, to the rest of the group. Um, do I like her more than Caesar? I already established I like her more than Ellen. Do I put her higher than Caesar? I'm gonna put her higher than the proxies. Fuck it. I think Rena is such a fun character. I love her little like ghostly bangbus that she has. She's just so like creepy, and her like whole static deal, like how she floats with the static, is very fun to me. I'm gonna put her there. My favorite little ghosty girl. Grace. Um, Definitely playing the Bellabog Industries quest made me like her a lot more. I felt a little more meh towards her, I would say, before that, but I love how invested she gets in her creations. Her whole like arc with Kaleda was so good. I was so invested the entire time. I did not expect to love the Bellabog quest as much as I did. Um, but I really enjoyed all the characters that came from it. I am probably feeling a B tier. I'll put you here. just under Piper, between her and Bernice. Miyabi. Ooh, okay, so she is a very cool character. Like, I'm pretty sure someone told me one time during stream that she, for a while at least, was the most OP character in the entire game. And everything you see about her is like, yeah, that makes total sense. I love her little ears. I liked fighting with her. When I've used her as like a demo character. She has a very fun fighting style, I would say. I am feeling, for me personally, I'm feeling either a high B or a low A. I'll give her some bonus points. I'll give her a little extra, and I'll put her at the low A. I think that sounds fair. What's her? Sokaku? Pretty sure that's her name. I don't know. I'm not as interested in her. She's a cute character. Um, you know, childish and fun. Uh, just for me, I'm kind of like, eh. I'll put her in C. Probably. I'll put her under Jingy. Sorry, you're at the bottom. It's not anything against you. Ben. Another fun character from the Bellabog quest. I don't know. I like how, again, he's a very, like, protective character, I feel like. I do like how intimidating he looks, but he does have this gentleness to him. I'm gonna end up putting him probably. I'll put him here. I think he's fun. Anton. I love Anton, guys. I think Anton is so fun. It's your turn, bro. Where are you gonna be ranked? You and your fucking Shadow the Hedgehog ass. Where are you gonna go? He is so fucking funny. I don't know, I love how boisterous he is, but he has such a strong personality. Like, there's just I don't think there's any other character quite like him in the game. He's impossible to overlook. Um, his like his whole bit was his bro, what even is it? The drill on his arm. He probably has mental issues, but we love him for it. It's fine. His best friend is a power tool. He's an A tier for me probably. I'm going to put him. I'll put him above the main characters as well, but under Rena. Let's see here. Aleda. I definitely got endeared to her during the Bellabog quest. She's not my favorite from it, but I do think she's cute. Again, she has exactly what I said about, what was I saying about Piper? Little character, big weapon, very fun. I'm gonna put her, probably, I'll put her here, right next to Grace. Oh, you see the sisters are together. It's perfect. Lycon, oh my god, Lycon. He has to be ranked high, right? I do love him so much. Yeah, he's so gentlemanly. He has such like a charm about him. I want to put him in A. I'm just debating how high in A. How much do I like our little wolf boy? What a, I think he ranks just below Caesar for me. Kareen though, oh my god, I love her. This is my daughter. She's just so cute. It's something about her design. I love how shy she is. Her little pizza cutter is so funny to me. I'm gonna put her at the bottom of S, I think. Again, me personally, I just think she's adorable. I love her. Nekomata. She's just a goofy little gal. I do love how fluid her playstyle is. And of course, I love a little kitty cat. Her twin tails are very fun. She looks, I don't know, she looks adorable, but where do I rank her? I'll put her, she's probably a C tier for me, actually. I'll put her mid C tier. Soldier 11. I'm just not as into her. If I'm gonna be fully honest, like, that's the first thing I'm gonna say. I'm not as into her. She's fine, but she's just not the type of character that I go for personally. You know what? This might make some people a little upsetty, but I feel like we've been really concentrating people up high. I don't have anything too strongly against her. I still feel like this is very relatively middle. She's gonna be in D tier for me. I just don't care about her all that much. Hugo though. Oh my god. Hot vampire man. I mean, come on. I feel like as soon as he dropped, the panties of every player did as well. He is so suave. I love his scythe. His music video was one of the best, in my opinion. It was so stylistically different and very creative. I really enjoyed it. I think he's a very fun character. I'm still mad that I couldn't pull him on his rerun. I really tried. I really tried, I swear, but he just didn't come home. So we're gonna have to wait for another rerun, but it's fine. I'm gonna put him in S tier. I'll put him here. I mean, look at that face. How could you not? Vivian! Oh, Vivian, I can already tell you right now, she is going to surpass Hugo in my eyes. I love her little gothic Lolita kind of style. The fact that she has engines in her skirt is hilarious. I love how she floats around. It's so cute how she's, like, obsessed with Phaethon, I think. And she's also, like, very vampire-coded, which I appreciate. It's just, I love a spooky baby. I'm gonna put her actually above Jane in S tier. Trigger. I don't have too many strong opinions about Trigger. I am endeared to her because of her trailer, though. I thought it was really cute the way she interacted with that child. It felt very sweet. And I like how her emotions get kind of shown through the lights on her visor. For me, though, I'm feeling maybe, I'll put her at a high C tier. I do think she's cute. I just don't think about her that much, but when I do think about her, I'm like, oh, you're cute. You're fun. This dude, here's our first NPC. I don't remember his name, but I know he was in the Sons of Caledon quest. He was one of the bad guys. He was a bad dude. We fought him, I'm pretty sure, right? He was helping that other dude who was the more bad guy. You know what I'm talking about. He kind of sucked. I don't know. His design's fun though. Badass kind of wolf looking dude. But at the end of the day, he was just sort of a fodder. I'm gonna put you an E. Who the fuck is this guy? Am I supposed to recognize him? Am I an idiot if I don't know who this is? Have I met you? Truly don't remember. You look kind of interesting. I'll put you an F. Because I don't know who you are, but your design, from what I can see, is interesting enough. I don't know who the fuck this is either. But she's gorgeous. And she looks kind of like a moth to me. Are those like antenna? And like the high collar is very fun. I want to know who you are. You're beautiful. Yeah, I'll put you in D tier because again, I don't know you at all, but the design is so pretty. This dude, police guy, head of the people. And he kind of fucking sucked. I don't know. He wasn't, I thought he was gonna be more of a villain. In like the little arc where he was introduced, like, but he didn't end up doing much. He's kind of revealed, if I'm remembering right, to be like a coward, basically. So boo, sucks to suck, and I don't know, you kind of just look like a douche. I'm gonna put you, actually, fuck you, actually, fuck you. Get an H. Who are you? She looks like another like Alicia Cyrene variant, no? Is that who you're supposed to be? I didn't realize there was one in the game, if that's true. Very pretty though. Love the pink hair. Like pink eyes as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'd like to see her full design. I don't know who this is, so I'm gonna put you. Yeah, I'll put you in D as well. Very pretty. Don't know a lot about you. Suna. Oh my god, I've loved the Angels of Delusion as they are getting introduced. All of them are so fucking adorable. Um, Design-wise, I think they all hit it out of the park. I like, some I like more than others, but for the most part, I just think they have a really good vibe. I've loved the promotional stuff, like every music video and demo for the girls I've seen has been so adorable. Suna herself, um, she's so, like, shy and flustered. She seems to get, like, embarrassed really easily, but she tries her best, and I appreciate her for that so much. She's gonna be a high A, probably here. I think that's good. Nengong, I don't okay, so of the Angels of Illusion, I will say she's probably, like, in their trio at the bottom to me. Nothing really against her. I watched her trailer fairly recently, because it came out, like, a week ago or something, and I watched it for the first time, like, the other day. It really, like, did reveal a side of her I didn't realize she had, because I knew kind of from the other trailers and stuff that she seemed like the more mischievous, character who loves to tease the other girls. But once you watch her demo, you see more that she, is very reliable and she is very capable. She's the leader of the group apparently, and everyone kind of goes to her when they have an issue and they need help with something. I like knowing that aspect of her character. Her design does not hit it for me quite as much as the other Angels of Delusion. I honestly think half of it is the pigtails. Like they're supposed to look like an octopus. I just don't like them that much. They're kind of cute. Like overall, her design is pretty cute, but something about the pigtails just throws it off for me. I'll put her above Miyabi, but I think a lower A for me personally. I recognize her as an NPC. I don't remember exactly where she is. I think she owns a flower shop. She is very pretty. I love how, like, there's kind of an elegant feel. Those look like little dandelion puffs or something like that in her hair. I do like kind of the contrasting, like, she has, like, very dark hair. You get that little, like, lighter streak of blue, and then the blue outfit, I think, looks very good. Um, we don't know as much about her because she's an NPC, but I appreciate her design, and from what I remember, she seems pretty nice in the game, so I'll put you at a low C. How about that? This guy, don't fucking remember your name. Promare? That's a movie. That's not your name. Very good movie if you haven't seen it. I truly, this is Daddy Dilf to me. I'm sorry. Like, that's what I started calling him when he appeared in the quest, and now I've forgotten his name, so that simply is his name. Daddy Dilf, where are you? He's so fucking sexy. Like, holy shit. It just fucking works for this guy. I love him. Um, and he has a very strong moral code, I think. Like, in the game, he very much wants to do things right and help everyone in the outer ring. He's a little gruff, but we love him for that. Can I put him in B tier? I'll put him at the bottom of B tier because we don't see him for that long, but like, oof, something about him. This guy, is this Pearlman? That's Pearlman, isn't it? The fucking dickbag from the very start of the game. He's fucking at bottom of H tier. This dude sucks. Oh, this girl, I love her. Don't remember her name, but she is the like kind of person you deal with a lot at Hollow Zero. She's so pretty. Like, hello. And maybe if you get off work sometime, we can go get coffee. I don't know about you. I love her. I'm gonna put her. I'll put her in a B tier too. I think she's pretty. This girl, also, we don't really know fucking anything about her. She was pretending to be Perlman's assistant, but now she's like later on revealed to be a bit more of a bigger bad. or a bigger baddie, should I say. She's so fucking hot. I don't see her as much. No, I'll put her at the bottom of C. Above Flower Shop Girl. Sorry. She's so hot. I love her. I mean, she's evil, but she's pretty, so it's okay. She gets some excuse because she's beautiful. And women are allowed to have hobbies. This guy, I don't. What is his name? I just know the bit where like Lighter is like bellum, and I'm like, okay, so that's what he is. Bellum. I don't know. He doesn't really do too much. He is just kind of there to assist in Lighter's quest. He can ring. I just, you know, put him a G. He'll be our first G, just because like he's just kind of there. Ultimately, coffee shop guy. He's cute. I think he's sweet and fun. Um, and he's very gentle. His little animation when he's making the coffee is kind of silly. You can tell he really loves what he does. He loves coffee so much. He's our little buddy, our fellow business owner on 6th Street. You can go in B tier. You deserve it. This girl, she's one of our like assistants at the video shop. She's a very nice girl. Very earnest. Her design is fairly cute, a little more basic certainly than a lot of the other characters. But you know, she is an NPC, so it's not like she's gonna be crazy. I don't know, actually some of the NPCs are crazy. You know what I mean. I'll put her in D, just because she's sweet, but ultimately, like, she's gonna hangs out. Pokra? Is that? I never remember her name. I don't know why. I never remember her name. I don't know. Everybody's favorite furry bait. Well, that's not true. Lycon is everybody's favorite furry bait. Second favorite female furry bait, I guess we'll say. Yeah, I like how she's sort of in lesbian with Bernice. That's fun. It is funny to me how she like immediately after working with the bad guys joins the Sons of Caledon. She's like, I guess I'm here now. And like I've done a few of her like companion interactions, whatever you call those. And I don't know, she's funny. She's just a silly, goofy gal who's trying to tease you at every turn and maybe swindle you out of some money. I'll put her. I don't know if I can rank. I briefly thought about ranking her high because her personality is funny, but I think she's a little. I'll put her in B. Put her here in B, like a slightly lower B. This dude, the Bang Boo guy. He kind of looks like a hipster who got dressed in the dark. I don't know, like, right? Like he could equally be owning his Bang Boo like mechanic shop or be owning an eccentric coffee shop in Portland or be working as a lumberjack. He has so many career options actually. He's kind of hot. He's very sweet to us. He's very helpful. For me, I'll probably put him down here and see. This girl's so beautiful. The record shop NPC, oh my god. One of my favorite NPC designs for sure. I love how all of her colors work together. She is so gorgeous and just has like an ethereal nature about her when she talks. Very graceful. One of my favorite NPC designs, I'll put you up here. I don't think I can really justify ranking an NPC higher than a B. Just in my own head, there's not one I think will rank any higher than that. Just because, like, we don't know as much about the NPCs as a lot of the agent characters. And there's just not as much to rank. Like, it feels like a lot of it is going off with slight bits of personality and character design. So, a very high ranking for you, girly. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. This guy, who the fuck are you? Have I met you? Put you here. I don't know. Are you have a U? What's on your head? Is that a UFO? I don't really know. Ooh, the arcade girl. I do like a bunny girl. Obviously. Just look at me. Um, yeah, her design is really fun to me. Like, she has a lot of very bright colors, but I do think they work for her design. Um, I do like the design, like her face, like she has a little bit of that button nose, kind of like rabbitish, very like voluminous hair, which I enjoy. I like when characters have big hair. Um, good NPC design. I'll put her here. I'll put her here. This dude, now this, what was his name, Lucius or something like that? He was like our twist villain or whatever from the Sons of Caledon arc. He kind of fucking sucks. You better, fuck you. You can go there. This girl, she was, in the Victoria housekeeping quest. If I remember correctly, she was kind of like helping us get around and stuff. Was she a hacker of some sort? I do like her design. I like the pink hair. I like how the pink hair, like, matches, sort of, with the orange of her hoodie. It feels like very, like, sunset vibes. Pretty design. I'll end up putting her probably down here in D tier. It's a little bit more basic, but very pretty. Ooh. Now we have, she's one of, like, those front desk girlies. I don't know why she's here. Actually, her sister, I think they're sisters, is not, though. That feels kind of bogus. They are both very gorgeous, so I'll consider this a ranking for both of them. Very beautiful, as I just said. They do not get as much personality as some of the other ones, I think. I'll put her here. Aria, here we go. Here's our other Angel of Delusion. I fucking love Aria. She is so stinking cute. I love that she gets 2 forms, like, in one character. Like, there's plenty of characters who get 2 forms, but you have to pull for each of them. I love that they made the choice to make you able to, like, switch between them. Like, she has her robot form and her more human-looking form. That's so fun to me. She's very sweet. Her whole color palette is so cute. She's gonna be S for me, I think. Is she above or below Vivian? That's the thing I'm deciding right now. I'm gonna keep her, actually, I'm gonna keep her just below Vivian, I think. Some of these people may end up moving just a little bit before this is done. As of right now, I'm very much feeling like she sits pretty good there, but she could go up a tick. I don't know, we'll have to see. Let's see. Fufu. She's a cutie pie. I don't know. She's another character who suffers a little bit from me not knowing as much about her. But she is cute. I do like how she tries not to be seen as cute. She wants to be seen as tough, but she is, at the end of the day, just this adorable ball of fluff. The little tiger ears are adorable. She doesn't stand out as much to me as some of the other characters. This could change when I actually reach her quest, but just looking at her, she doesn't stand out as much. I am gonna put her probably at a lower C. I never remember her name, but I think she's so fucking cool. Her demo was another one of the ones that really stood out to me. Both her demo and trailer. All of her stuff, like, it's so gorgeously animated. I was so excited while watching it. Ooh, excuse me. I'm talking too much. Yeah, I do find her story to be rather compelling. I am excited to eventually meet her properly within the game and learn more about her. I think she's very cool. She is going to go in A tier despite me not knowing too much about her. I feel like I have to keep her low, again, just because, like, I don't know as much about her, but she's so fucking cool. Maybe I can go high. I can do whatever I want here. I'm in charge. S tier, fuck it. This is Big Daddy, right? Leader of the Sons of Caledon? He seems to have a good character. Like, everybody very much admires him. Um, his design-wise, I mean, listen, I tend to like maybe more cutesy stuff. I do think the, like, whole, like, hog look is kinda cool, though. Very well executed design, I would say. Um, I do like, again, how kinda he's got, like, a righteousness to him, about wanting to do right by the people of the Outer Ring. I'll put him in B tier for me. Put him yeah, I'll put him here. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Pan! Pan, I don't feel any special type of way about. I'm sorry. I really don't. He seems sweet, but that's all I really know about him at this point. And I'll put him here. Oh, no, I'll put him below Fufu. Put him here. I think this is Monato. I don't know why. This is one of the ones, like, images that the tier list already had. I don't know why his back is to us, why this is the one they chose to show to represent him. But, I mean, Monato, who doesn't love Monato? I feel like he stood out a lot as soon as he was introduced. I know a lot of people, including myself, are very much into him. Um, I mean, who doesn't love a good beefy boy, right? And he's good with kids. A bonus point, his trailer really was something. They absolutely knew what they were doing. Um, I love Monato. I think he's gonna end up being, I don't think he's quite S. I'll put him at a high A. Put him here. That feels good. Zhao. Or Zhao? I've seen it pronounced both ways, I think. I think I've heard that Zhao is technically more correct. I could be wrong though. I mean, she is adorable. She has, like, one of the more unique character models. She's very tiny compared to everyone else and very cute. Like, I love, like, everything from her ears to her little feetsies. The way she runs around, she has, like, one of the most unique running animations too. Very, like, cartoon-esque, and the fact that they animated it so after she runs, she, like, falls with her big sword is so cute. And again, I've already said this, characters get brownie points if they're little with a giant weapon, which she's got. Um, Also, the unexpected creepiness in her trailer was very fun. For me, I think she's B tier. I'm feeling right here. She's very cute. And she's had a lot of, like, cute moments that I've seen, so I think I'm there. Seed Senior, we don't see him as much, mostly in, like, flashbacks, kind of. But I love how caring he acts towards Seed. He really took pride and care in raising her and, like, loved her so much. He's so good. Oh, he'll be a little C tier boy. We'll put him, you'll be here in C. Uh, what's it? Orphe, I believe is her name. You know what? It's such a shame. I really want to like Orphe. Like, looking at her design, I was like, oh, she looks pretty cool. But I felt this when I was watching her trailer and her music video. It just didn't captivate me the way I kind of expected it would. I don't know what it is. But, like, I feel like I want to like Orphe than more than I actually like her, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, she looks cool. There's nothing wrong with her character. I just don't enjoy her that much. So for me, I'll put I, I'll put her in C because I do think her design is fun. I don't know. She's always just been a little bit more for me. Yuzuha though, I do love her. She gets a special place in my heart for being the first, I'm pretty sure, the first S tier that I pulled for. And actually, I had a hell of a time pulling for her. I was literally, like, grinding. I think I did it on stream. I was grinding and doing whatever quests I could, like, until, like, a handful of hours before her banner was ending. Because I wanted to get her so bad, but she was refusing to come home. Um, so That was frustrating, but she is adorable. I do love her design. I love her spooky aspects. She is so stinking cute. I love her raccoon too. I think I'll put her in S tier. Probably, probably here for me personally. Yidhari. I love Yidhari. I know she is very much one of the there's a lot of fan service characters in Zenless, alright? We know it's a Gunner game, and we love it for that. Yidhari is definitely one of the more fan servicey characters. Um, but I genuinely think her design is so cool. I do think the tentacles look really neat. I'm not saying it for any weird reason. Genuinely, they look cool. Um, I love her. And, like, her personality too, not just design. Like, she has a little bit of like, an aloofness to her. I like that she's a writer, and she's just, like, kinda, like, very sweet, just sort of doing her own thing. You know what? I'm gonna put her in double S tier. The first one to join lighter. I fucking love Yadhari, and playing her, I have to say as well. She's one of my favorite characters to play. Like, I always pretty much keep her on my team. I like twirling around with her hammer, smashing people. All her animations look so fun. Yeah, banger all around. Uh, Lucia. I love her. Don't ask why I chose this picture. I was looking for pictures to use, and I just came across it, and I was like, oh my god, it's too funny not to use. It's just, she's a goofy gal, and I think it really encapsulates part of her character, doesn't it? No, she is another character that I absolutely adore. Like, I already liked her just when I first saw her design, but her trailer and her music video completely endeared her to me. I think she is so cool. Her aesthetic is so lovely. Like, her music video, again, remains one of my favorite music videos in the entire lineup of Zenless stuff. Maybe even, like, in the entire, like, if I'm ranking all of Hoyoverse music, I love Lucia's so much. The vibes of it, it's, like, fairy tale-esque. Everything about her feels so magical. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna put her above Yadhari, in another double S tier. Uh, Dialyn, I'm gonna say right off the bat, she's more middle of the road for me. I thought her trailer was cute. I like her weapon, the big, like, hoop she has is very fun. Her design is cute, like, the black and white contrast is something I enjoy. But she's just more middle of the road. I don't have strong feelings about her. Ban Yu is cool. He had one of the most unique music videos as well, and I think has one of the more unique designs. I love how he's this, like, lion robot. I'm gonna he's I'm gonna say he's a B tier. I'm gonna put him here, above the other, like, NPCs. Alice. Alice is cute. Again, I want to like her. She's one of the characters I want to like more. But, like, both her and Orphe's trailer came out sort of in the early days of my channel when I was first deciding I wanted to do some reaction-y content and when I was first getting into Zenless. And, like, I watched both of them I recorded myself watching both of them with the intention of uploading them as a reaction, but I did not feel like I had anything to say about them, so I ended up never uploading them because I just felt like it was boring. It was just me being like, "Oh, that was fun." Like, I don't know. So, I have to also put her in keep her in a lower C tier because it's just, like, at the end of the day, it's just kinda, like, meh for me. Seed, I know everyone kind of ragged on her when she was first introduced because of the feet thing of it all. Um, but, I mean, overall, you gotta admit she's a cute character. Her design is very sleek, very, like, well made, I think. Could she maybe afford to put some shoes on? Possibly, but I don't know, it doesn't take away from it, you know? I like that she gets her little scooter to ride around on. That's very fun and unique. Um, I like how goofy she is. Like her lines are always so funny. She seems like very sweet and naive, and I like that about her. You know what? She's an S tier for me. I'm gonna put her a low S, but I think she's an S tier for me. Yay. Oh, what's her name? Yay Shungong. She is an interesting character to me. Maybe I don't know enough about her to rank her as high as she possibly could go, but like one, we'll start with design. One, I do like her design a lot. I like the ears. I thought she was a fox, but people say she's not. I've seen someone say she's a horse. Is that true? I don't know. Um, but I like her design overall. She seems very fluffy and cute, and she's very sweet. The most interesting thing about her is her whole thing with the sword she has. It was the same sword like this girl. I'll put her here temporarily. This girlie here, her sister had the sword that Ye Gong currently does that like kind of saps them of their all their feelings, like physically, emotionally, like everything. And she has like she is another character with dual forms, which I think is very cool. I think it's cool how they interpreted that in the play style as well. Um, but I don't know where she ranks for me. Again, personally, maybe not as high as she could go because I don't know as much about her as I haven't actually reached her part of the story. But just basically, I'll put her at a low. She's either going to be a low A or a high B. I'll put her at a low A because I think there is a lot of potential for me to like her when, uh, when I actually get to her. Sorry, I got distracted. Now here, our last two are people I was like hesitant to add, but decided to because these are some of the newest characters. Um, like we've seen like a lot of teasings of some new characters from the newest patch. These ones are the ones I've seen more often, so I decided to include them. Promia, I think her name is. I see a lot of people ragging on her design. I don't know if it's leaks or like fully confirmed, but like underneath her coat, she's very much wearing just kind of some lingerie, which I'm not really into. I don't know, it just doesn't seem that cool to me. But her coat, I love her coat. Like I actually genuinely when she's wearing her coat, I do love her character design. She looks so fun to me. And like her color palette is pretty. It kind of sucks that they just put her in lingerie underneath that because I think there wouldn't be as much hate on her design. I don't know. I've seen people hating a lot on what's been teased of like some of the new character designs. I don't have a lot of problem with a lot of them. But as far as hers go, I'm truly ranking mostly on design. I'll put her in a low B. Now she. Oh, my dogs are barking. Hold on. I know we're like one away, but I have to stop them real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, brief detour while I had to check on my dogs. It just builds up the suspense for our final character on the list. Cecilia, I think her name is. Again, I've seen a lot of people hating on the newer designs, and I've seen people hating on her design. I like it. I think she looks really fun. I hope there's, like, a lot more people than I've been seeing who enjoy her design, 'cause, like, she's so silly looking. I love, like, the clips I've seen of her getting excited over food. She pulls some of the goofiest faces I've ever seen. Um, like, I don't and I've seen, like, some clips of her moving around really snake-like. Like, I know her banner's coming up, and I'm really debating on pulling her. I think she is so fun. I really want to see her trailer when it gets released. Um, I'm gonna listen, I know I go back and forth. I'm very maybe it's I have a lot of bias towards certain characters where some I'm like, "Oh, I don't know much about them, so I'll put them low," and other characters like, "I don't know fuck all about you. You're going high as hell." But I am already so endeared to Cecilia. I really like her, and I think I'm only gonna like her more as I see more of her in the story and as her trailer gets introduced. So I'm gonna put her at the bottom of S. I like her. I like her. I think she's so funny. Um, so yes, that is all the characters we have there. But actually, oh, what's this? I think we're missing the most important character of them all. Hold on. I'm gonna hide my screen because I have to open my downloads. Hold on. This is very smooth. I have to open my downloads, but I don't know if it's gonna show my downloads, but I wanna hide it just in case. 'Cause I'm sneaky. Okay. The most important character of them all. All of the cats in Zenless Zone Zero. I mean, come on. Who doesn't love these kitty cats? Every time I see these bad boys on screen, it is the highlight of the game. I love them. They are immediate SS tier. In fact, that's not even good enough. That's not even good enough for these guys. Did I rename that? Shit. Hold on. This was supposed to be a much smoother joke. S S S SSS plus. Bam. That's where the kitty cats deserve to go. Those are definitively the best characters in the entire game of Zenless Zone Zero. And with that, I have ranked every single playable character, I'm pretty sure, and a good chunk of NPCs in the game. Now, I did say there might be some wiggle room, some people might be moved around. Looking at this list again, I think I am content to leave it as is. The only one, actually, surprisingly, the only one I'm currently thinking of, I think I put her too low. I put her below these NPCs, guys. I need to put her right there, design-wise. I don't know, again, personality, I don't know her as well, but design-wise, I definitely like her. In fact, there you go. Fuck it. Okay, that though, looking again, I think I'm happy with this. I think this is my definitive Zenless Zone Zero character ranking until I eventually do this again later on when I am further along and caught up in the game. But for now, my definitive Zenless Zone Zero ranking. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we like it? Do we not? Do we hate it? Do you disagree with me? Do you agree with me fully? I think this is a good list. No matter what anyone else says, I think we got a good list going here. But yeah, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching and playing along. Again, you can feel free to let me know what you think of the list. Be nice about it. Be so nice to me. I am sensitive. But yeah, again, let me know what you think. If you would personally put someone higher or lower. And I'm excited to see as this game moves along what other characters are introduced and where they may someday rank amongst these powerhouses. But yeah, that's all. I will see you guys later.